Hey guys, it's it's me. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name's Dave. I was diagnosed with ALS last year. These are my monthly updates. Yeah, we're gonna just roll along. This is gonna be our, what month are we? September. This is our September update. So with this ALS clinic, the visit earlier this month, there's really good news this month. I consider it, well, win is my respiratory and breathing numbers stayed, it dropped like a point or two. Because with the last two clinics, my breathing, the numbers have kind of stayed the same. There's a little dip, but not drastic how it was back in April and May, because that was a significant decline. So most of the other progression from my arms and legs is kind of plateaued. But with those numbers kind of staying the same and not dipping how it has been, we are gonna, my neurologist, Dr. Dunaway, he said, instead of every 2 months, he said we can kind of space it out since there's not a sudden dip and it's kind of maintaining, which is awesome. It's really good news. Very grateful for that. We even got to do some marriage counseling, which was awesome because I don't know if people know, but the pressures of a caregiver that is your spouse. I mean, if you look at the divorce rates without even being a caregiver, but adding the pressure and stress of being a caregiver, like it just jumps, like it magnifies that, you know, because everybody's tired, everybody's stressed. So we got to have some marriage counseling. Our caseworker, our care worker, she's amazing. She got to like kind of get the behind the scenes and not just like, you guys are beautiful people, you're pretty, why do you look like you're sad on the inside kind of thing. But all jokes aside, like positive news with the clinic, got to work some stuff out and like learn some things, because she's like, you think you're the only ones that have to deal with this? Everybody in your situation have had to deal with these kind of things you're going through. Yeah, so that's my update physically. Also, another win for this month. Our really good friends from high school, middle school, from what, 20 something, I can't even do math on how old I am, 38, so going on 20 something years. Michael McChesney and Bryce Pardue and some really lifelong friends, they helped get the ball rolling and actually acted on getting my garage converted to a living space. So, and not just a master bedroom, but I have a toilet in there, I have a shower, I have everything that I need. We weren't really at a spot financially with my loss of income to sell the house, buy a new house. Didn't really want to put that pressure on Natalie with 2 young kids, moved to a new school district. So we were just trying to figure out whatever way we can accommodate here. I had my hospital bed set up in the dining area / kitchen, which is also my wife's planetarium, if that's a word. She's got a bunch of plants in there. So is our bed, a bunch of plants, and I can see the kitchen, I can see the front room. So there's like no privacy at all. So being able to have my own space, quality of life is like shot to the moon this month. I kind of just rolled, the ball was rolling with the positive news with my clinic to like actually getting moved into my new spot. It was getting harder for me to transfer in the bathroom that we had. The door space was only 28 inches, so I couldn't drive my quad my wheelchair. I couldn't drive it all the way in there. So Natalie would have to kind of walk me and we'd have to slow dance probably like 3 feet. So it was starting to get a little hairy. So now like I have an open spot to where I have everything I need for a livable, comfortable space. I don't have words to express like the thank yous to Bryce and Daniel. Daniel, he was in my wedding, I was in his wedding. These are like childhood friends, so you know that like that goes way back. and they helped convert. We kind of spoke about it in previous video, but there's 20 people working on our garage and like helping convert a space for me. So just felt special, felt tickled. I probably shouldn't say tickled. Nobody tickled me. I wish somebody would tickle me, but internally I have been tickled. Just want to give a thank you that I don't understand, or I'm not going to say I understand. Without words, just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Just one of Mike's advice for me, because I was like, I'm going to pay you back. I want to help for what you guys did. And he's like, no, he's like, just live. Oops, spit everywhere. He's like, live as long as you can, be the best dad you can for those kids. And like, we'll figure out the rest. We usually hear stuff like that, like with all the terrible things that are going on in the world, like knowing that there's people like that still out there, just, I don't know how to explain it, but lost for words. Oh my good Lord. Transferring right now from wheelchair to car is kind of the thing that we're struggling with. Natalie is getting pretty jacked and putting on some strength, putting on some muscles. You should see her traps. I wouldn't fight her in the alley. She finally gets some biceps, can kind of throw me around. At first I was like, I'm still your husband, I can still whatever. And now she's just like, all right, Chauncey, come on. Picks me up and just huffs me where we're going. But my core and stuff, it's starting to get harder to turn my trunk and kind of slide and transfer. But with that being said, another positive note, I got fast tracked. I feel like it was fast tracked, but I got my customized wheelchair that my care team was awesome, like super on it. We worked with New Motion and my physical therapist at physical, but they said it can take often 90 to 120 days to get the wheelchair, to process all the paperwork, to work with insurance, can be fun, but they knocked it out the park and I got my wheelchair in 60 days. So I just want to give a huge shout out to the team, Tony at New Motion, Rachel at Physical. You guys are all stars. And also this month, my dad actually came into town 2 weeks ago and got me a new TV too. So shout out to Mike and Suze. I appreciate it. I'm out of the living room. I got my own quarters. It's awesome. With the new chair, with Michael and the boys, converting the master bedroom, my new living space, like my quality of life is drastically improved. It's like, it's been a huge like weight off the shoulders. Me and Natalie were able to, we have a little more energy now for, we got to take the kids to the zoo a couple weeks ago. We had a friend's birthday party. We went and saw a comedian. Like, we're able to have a little more energy to do extracurriculars. So, I mean, I think that's a whole full circle ease of life. And yeah, thank you everyone for downloading chess.com and challenging me and playing. It's been fun getting a lot of random friend requests and people saying, hey, we watch your YouTube. I had a fella from Brazil or Portugal. I had some friends a couple of friends from all over the world. So it's been so cool for me to, just another way for getting my word around, I guess. But everyone's been super nice on there, and they'll take a butt whooping and then they'll give it right back. So, no, everyone, thank you for adding the friends on chess.com. And if you're bored, give me another challenge. Chauncey 25. Love. One love, baby. October coming up. It's the big 1 year anniversary of the diagnosis of ALS. So we're going to put together a video next month. Hope everyone checks that out. Upcoming events on the 4th of October, Natalie and my good friend Christina, they're going to do a garage sale October 4th, 8 a.m. There's a bunch of families that are donating. Her whole neighborhood They're all donating, so we'll put a little link and add on there. But they're putting all the profit, not all the profit, all the proceeds are going to go to Natalie and the family for just lost income, and we're going to put it towards our mobility van. And then October 18th, we're going to do the ALS awareness walk with ALS, I believe it's called. Yeah, October 18th. There's a website, and the link will travel add on there. It gives you information about it, and you can either donate money for the awareness or come out and walk with us, and we'll have a dandy time. And thanks everybody for continuing to spend their time and continuing to follow my updates. So not only am I battling and in my own imprisonment of my brain cutting off all my muscles, my entertainment, I have to watch the most excruciating OSU Cowboys and Mr. Mike Gundy himself as we lose to TU, the first time losing to Stillwater since 1951, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. I couldn't remember the exact. The pain and turmoil with that. And then my dang Denver Broncos, the bucking Broncos, keep losing by field goals. Leverage? Are you kidding me? It's not a real rule.